Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. Let us check out what to expect this week in the world of Star Citizen. As always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons and channel members, in particular to Christian Forbes, my latest patron. Thank you so much for the support, it is truly appreciated. So starting with Tuesday, we have a new Galactopedia update, so the lore team continuing to release more and more lore as the game gets built. Always a great read, especially if you are into the lore. However, one of these days, the Galactopedia will be accessible in-game. Also on Tuesday, Jumptown reopens, with the schedule post coming soon. This Wednesday, we have a new roadmap update coming. It'll be interesting to see what else might be coming to 3.22. More on that patch in a second, in fact. But also, it has become very commonplace now for the builds to contain way more than what they show on the roadmap for the release viewer. So we will see how this patch comes along and what other quality of life improvements, bug fixes and changes are coming as it continues to roll out. This Thursday, Inside Star Citizen will be checking out the Pyro Playground, in which players took their first steps into the new upcoming system. This was originally shown off at CitizenCon and then released to the tech preview channel earlier in November. Should be an interesting insight into what it contained and what the tests were for, beyond just granting players the opportunity to check out Pyro. Also this Thursday, Siege of Orison is on throughout the weekend, so if Jumptown isn't your thing, maybe Siege of Orison is. And then finally on Friday, there will be no Star Citizen Live as the team will be attending a Bar Citizen in Dublin. Very jealous, but the weekly newsletter will be emailed out. Now, in other news, the IAE, or the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, is coming to an end with just a couple of days remaining to pick up any of the ships that you are interested in, or test the ones available or flight ready for free. This will end on the 30th of November, so I hope you've all had a great time. Got the fleet you want. I still have to make a couple of tweaks here and there, but it's been a pretty epic event. And in regards to Alpha 3.22, the first build has just released to the Evocati on the PTU, so this is the first wave of testers under NDA, so technically you won't see anything outside of what's been leaked. But currently the testing focus is stability, with most of the new features being in-game, but just not ready to test yet. Now this build is not going to have the replication layer split in, as that I believe will be for the 321 branch on the tech preview channel, so that when that becomes ready, they can just graduate that to live as soon as it's ready, if it is ready before 3.22. And just like we see with previous years, Alpha 3.22 or the Q4 patch is likely to go live just before Christmas, usually around the 20th to 22nd. So it is great to see that it's making its way out now, starting with the Evocati. And hopefully we hear about Cloud Imperium's plans for the replication layer split testing and the jump point testing as well on the tech preview channel soon. We may even hear about it on this Thursday's Inside Star Citizen, with it talking about the Pyro system and how that was put onto the tech preview channel, so fingers crossed we get an update. Oh, and something literally just learned yesterday, with the release of freight elevators, which we have no idea when these are coming, more likely next year, Q1 hopefully, Cloud Imperium will be adding the functionality to retrieve lost gear from the pledge store using these elevators in your hangars. And they do say more information on how this will be done will become available the closer they get to releasing freight elevators. Now this is pretty massive news and should mean that sub-gear, items bought from the website like weapons and armor kits will be retrievable from the elevators if you lose it for whatever reason. Now, I do suspect that they will have some form of cooldown on this, like make it only possible once a month or something like that, as they still want to have that sense of punishment to encourage thoughtful gameplay and not just rushing in mindlessly. So it'll be very interesting to see how this functions and how it works, but as I say, we don't know when the freight elevators are coming. The work on this, I think, ends in December sometime, so I don't think it's going to be in time for 3.22. Most likely a Q1, Q2 release, but fingers crossed, Q1 we can get it. Anyway, from me this week, I will be working on the progress tracker videos for the work that completed in October and November. A lot of work was completed according to the progress tracker, so they're going to be quite hefty videos. Plus, I will be checking out the latest ships like the Sulen, the SRV, and the C1. talking of which, we still have the Crusader Spirit C1 giveaway going on. This is an LTI game package, courtesy of CIG. Thank you so much for the giveaway. This will be ending on the 30th of November, and all you have to do to be in with a chance of winning is comment on any of my videos between the dates of the IAE, so the 17th to the 30th of November, about what ships you are most excited for during this year's event. Also, don't forget, if you are interested in picking up the TOBII Tracker 5, it is 20% off right now until the 30th of November. It is an absolute must for me when playing Star Citizen and just takes the game to a whole new level. You will not be disappointed. The link to get that deal is in the description below, and using that link also directly supports my channel, so thank you so much if you have done so or planning to. But that is what to expect this week in the world of Star Citizen. I hope you all have a great week yourselves, and if you do enjoy my videos, please do consider subscribing, as we are fast approaching 60,000 subscribers, so thank you so much for that. Also, come and hang out over at twitch.tv/SuperMacBrother. The link is below in the description. You are all more than welcome, whether you are a veteran of Star Citizen, whether you are new. If you have any questions about the game, about the project, about the company, by all means do drop by and hang out. I will be live this Wednesday and this Friday between 2 and 5 PM GMT. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, it does the channel a big favour, and tick that notification bell if you would like to be notified when my videos go live. Again, a huge thank you to my patrons and channel members. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.